it's still up in my room.
Yeah, when I worked across the bars, instant.
Hey buddy, 2 minutes?
Gotcha.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a warm welcome to Mark McNally!
What's up, you fucking rockets? How we doing tonight? That's what I like to hear. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll ask this question right off the hop. Is it okay for me, as a white man, to start buying Tiki torches again? Is that kosher? Am I okay? Has there been enough time since 2017? I'm trying to avoid awkward looks at Dollarama. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it for white supremacy reasons. I'm not trying to unite the right. I want it for cultural appropriation reasons, okay? Just trying to set some ambiance in the backyard, get a little bit of a tropical feel for my Tinder date, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go Caribbean, not Charlottesville, okay? Honolulu, not the Holocaust. That's where we're at, guys. Appreciate it. So you guys grocery shop? Yeah. Fucking terrible, right? So right now it's the worst time in the world to grocery shop. And so I've kind of changed things up a bit. When I go into Loblaws now, I use the self-checkout, which that's just a nice way of saying I steal now. That's what's going on, guys. Every single time, I'm kind of polite about it. I'm not stealing essentials. I'm not walking out of there with a dozen eggs in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm only stealing stuff I don't need, truffle arrow chocolate bars every time. Jack Link's teriyaki beef jerky, always stealing that. Fancy nuts, wasabi covered nuts, in the pocket for sure. And every single time I'm in the store, I steal the biggest, most expensive steak that they have sitting over there, without fail. It's almost become a joke between me and the security guard. Literally, I'll be walking out and he'll be like, sir, is that a steak in your pocket? And I'll just be like, no, I'm just happy to see you, sir. Walk out. Light jog out of there. It's the middle of August, and I still go into Loblaws wearing cargo pants and my full parka, guys. That's every single time. I was born in the 80s, I grew up in the 90s, and I'm seeing the changes going on, and I grew up in a time where it was common to say something, instead of saying something was bad, you'd say something was gay. And easy guys, calm down. If you ran funny, your friends would be like, he runs gay, that kind of shit. It's just any little thing. And I don't think that's okay anymore. I'm glad that that's changing. However, I'm a big proponent for replacement words. And I feel like if we take something out of the lexicon, we should put another word in front of there and change things up. So guys, this is my petition right now. going forward, instead of saying something's gay, let's say something is Galen Weston. I feel like that's a way better term to use. Absolutely, absolutely. If your friend says to you, hey man, I just got the Barbie movie in 4K, you want to watch it together? You should say, that's a little Galen Weston, man, relax, let's calm down. If your buddy goes, hey man, do you want to get pedicures together? Be like, it's a little Galen Weston, my friend, let's take it easy. If your friend says, hey man, I own this store and I'm going to raise the prices on everything so no one can afford anything, you should look him dead in the eyes and go, that's fucking Galen Weston, man. You're being a little bit of a fucking loblaw right now, if you ask me. That's how I feel about groceries, I guess. No, it's great. Groceries are such an adult thing that you have to do. And I'll be honest, I'm tired of this adulting shit. I'm over it. I miss so much being a little kid. Like, being a kid is where I learned my sense of humor. I remember my first big laugh. I was in kindergarten, and they were giving us, like, the kindergarten cops, who is your daddy and what does he do? They wanted us to do that little exercise. And so it was, what are your parents' names and what do they do for the living? And like I said, I was born in the 80s, so it was caveated with, if your mom stays at home and takes care of you and your brothers and sisters, you say that she's a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, okay, no problem. And they're like, we need your mom and dad's name and their jobs. And I'm like, I definitely got mom's name, okay? Yeah. I think I got both their jobs. Yeah, let's do this. So I get called up, and they say, what is your mother's name and what does she do? And I said, her name is Christine, and she's a homemaker. And they said, what about your dad? And I said, he runs a trucking business. And they said, and what's your dad's name? And I said, Moose. Because I had, at that point, only ever heard people call my dad Moose, because that's his nickname. And biggest laugh I've ever gotten, to this day, without fail. Without fail. One time when I was a kid, I was like 10 years old, and we went to the Labor Day Classic, which is a football game, CFL, takes place at Ticats Stadium. Essentially, it's the Ticats versus the Argonauts, and every single person who works a union job in Hamilton is at that game. So that's all of Hamilton. That's who's there, basically. And my friend and I, 10 years old, we decided to paint our faces blue and white to represent the Argos. And we were in line waiting to get in, and an adult from Hamilton in a Ticats jersey turned us both around, looks at our faces, and he goes, we normally kick the shit out of adults who have face paint on. And our dads are just looking like this. Nothing to do with us. We're watching the game, we're sitting, we're in the crowd, we have our blue faces. And at some point, a grown man comes up to me, picks up my Coca-Cola, spits in it, like, oh, sorry, I should say it properly. Hop Tua into my Coca-Cola, and then looked me dead in the eyes and put it back down, and I was horrified. What do you do? That's as Hamilton as it gets. An adult spitting in a child's drink. I had a friend with me, so I just switched our drinks when he went to the bathroom. So it all worked out. It all washed out, guys. I love that. I love going to sporting events. I love going to sporting events where I'm cheering for the away team. Have you ever done that? Exhilarating. So good. You feel like Thanos with all the stones. You know what I'm saying? You just start chanting for the other team, and all these people around you are like kind of looking at you like, look at these assholes with their jersey. Like they give you the eyes. And then by, like, especially if your team's winning, by the halfway point, people are throwing garbage at you every time your team scores a goal. They're calling you every name they can think of. They're throwing racist shit when you're not even that race. It's wild. It's crazy. And then at the end of the game, when your team's really winning and you're sitting there going, watch me whip, watch me nain it, they're leaving and you're just like, ha, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, it's the best. And I feel like I come by that naturally, because I've always loved that. Surprisingly, I love being in front of a group of people I barely know saying crazy shit. Weirdly, obviously, very strange. But no, I come by it kind of naturally because I used to play the penis game. I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys remember from school the penis game. One person would say penis, and then the next person would try and say it louder. We always changed it up. We would play muff, because our French teacher didn't know muff meant pussy. So we go muff. Muff! You can bark out a good muff in French class if you mean it, guys. Fuck you, Mademoiselle Trod. Why don't you go cry about it in the bibliothèque? Okay. No, it's a lot of fun. It's fun. You guys got parents? Yeah. Trying to. Nice. I'm trying to get adopted, man. You know anyone? Please, son, I have some parents. No, I don't know. No, I've got parents. I'm very happy. They're both here tonight. Please give it up for my parents. This is the longest they've ever been in a room together since the divorce court. So we'll see how it goes. So I think it'll be all right. My parents are, they're very good people. I try to say this before I say this next bit. My parents are very good people, but they used to party a lot back in the day. They used to be big drinkers. They're both sober now. My mom's 15 years sober. My dad's 26 years sober, guys. So that's fantastic. But they used to fucking give her, guys, okay? And they used to drink so much that sometimes they would like drink themselves lucky. It's a very confusing thing, but sometimes it would happen. And there's one night in particular that stands out for me. We went out for my older sister's sweet 16 birthday, and we went out, whole family, to a very classy establishment called Filthy McNasty's in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Very classy establishment. And we went there, and that night, Filthy McNasty's had a promo where anytime you bought a beer that I'm going to go ahead and call Filler Tight. The name of this beer is Filler Tight. Their slogan is, "It's filler time." Anytime you bought a Filler Tight, you would get a scratch ticket with a chance of winning lanyards, hats, t-shirts, Filler Tight swag. And so, we kept winning. We won so much stuff that night. On the back of every ballot, there was a chance to win a trip to the Miami Homestead Grand Prix, which is a car race that takes place in Miami, Florida, that 0 people in my family gave a shit about whatsoever. A trip for 2 adults. So that night, my parents drank 27 Filler Tights. Dad had 16, Mom had 11, Dad drove home. And by the way, ladies, if you want proper equality, you have to start drinking as much as your husband on your daughter's sweet 16 birthday, okay? Just putting it out there. But anyways, so they had 27 beers, and we had the most ballots, so we won. They won the trip for 2 adults to go to Miami, and all expenses paid. And after they won, my parents were kind of chatting, and they realized, like, our kids like Miami too. And so that night, they drank themselves bold and then called Filler Tight, this beer company, and said, "Hey, our kids love Miami too. We're going on this trip. Would you guys mind if we paid for everything? Can you get them on the same flights and in the same hotel as us?" And Filler Tight thought about it for a second. I'm saying it like it's an individual person. The president or whoever of Filler Tight went, "You know what? We think your kids are going to be pretty good customers of ours. So let's bring them along. Let's do it. Let's get these kids fucking hammered on this trip." And so we did. We flew to Miami. And when we got there, we were staying at this beautiful hotel called the Hotel Leslie. It's like a 100-year-old hotel right on Miami Beach. It's been in movies like Ace Ventura and The Birdcage. It's a beautiful building. And we get there, and we go into my parents' room. And on the bed, there are his and her Filler Tight watches with 6 beers in a circle, like a beautiful alcoholic sunflower right in the middle. We go into the kids' room, 3 kids, and we go, and on the bed, there are 3 children-size Filler Tight watches with 12 beers around the horn. Because this company was like, let's get these kids fucked up tonight. Let's see how hard these kids can go. Let's boogie. Let's do it. And so we spent most of our time at the beach. That's really all we did. We only went to the events where my parents got minimum 2 drinks each. That was like the rule. Like, we can't go to anything unless they're going to give us some booze. But also, we would go there, and there'd be 3 children, and everybody else who won the contest is like, why the fuck are there kids here? Why are there multiple children under the age of 17 at this adults-only 21-plus party that we all won through a beer company? And me and my sisters are just in full filler tight swag on the dance floor like, Miami, baby! Just going to town, loving it, having a blast. And as we said, we only went to the events where my parents would get a couple drinks, but there was one event where my dad was like, we gotta go. We gotta go to the full actual Grand Prix race. All 5 of us have to go to this race. And we didn't want to go. We wanted to stay on the beach. This is what our trip was for. But we had to go because they gave us free tickets. They gave kids free tickets, again, to an adult event. And so we go to this car race, and it's loud, and it's annoying, and we're on hard seats and everything like that. And I mean, I was in my early teens. Me and my sisters were okay, but we weren't getting along great. But to this day, I love my sisters for this one thing. They hated it there. So they did what sisters do. They started bawling their eyes out, saying how much they hated being there. And after about 10 minutes, my dad was like, we're getting a cab, we're getting out of here, it's fine. So we drove back to the hotel, and we did what we love to do. We went to the beach. However, this was later in the week. Every day that we had gone to the beach, there was minimal people there, a handful of people, at best. This was a Friday, and we got there, and pretty much every single person on the beach was a man wearing a Speedo. It was a pretty consistent uniform there. And they were going to do what I call aggressive wrestling. They were doing a lot of stuff that my brain couldn't fully comprehend at the time. There's a lot of shit going on. And we came back in from the beach and went into the hotel, and the concierge pulled my parents aside and said, hey, I just want to let you guys know, the beach directly across from this hotel is the gay beach here in Miami. And it's their beach. It's anything goes. And you have young children here, so I just wanted to give you guys the heads up. By the way, we had been there for 5 days. It's like, it's a little late, lady. I've gotten as much LGBT sexual education as I can get in 5 days in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, a completely different time. But now that we're this far forward, I realized my parents not only got their alcohol tolerance up for that trip, they also got their tolerance for alternative lifestyles up at a trip. Basically, my parents drank themselves woke, guys. Essentially, that was what happened on that trip. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Mark?
Hey!
Hi!
Hey!
I am, it's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I'm sorry. It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, this place is great. Have you been here before?
No, first time.
Me too. That's
Nice, great.
awesome.
Drink menu's there.
Okay. So you're good?
Yeah. Are you? Good.
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 Have you ever been here before?
I don't think so. Nice place though, right?
I mean, the girl at the front was rude and it took us forever to get our seats, so.
They're busy, right? You live in Yorkville? You've been there for 3 years, you said. You must like it.
I thought I really liked it when I found it, but I realize now that I could do a lot better. This glass is really dirty.
We could ask them for another glass.
I doubt that would help. This place is pretty gross. They probably don't even have a dishwasher. They just let the rats lick the glass clean.
How was work this week?
Terrible. My boss is a joke. The whole business is a joke. Without me, everything there, and I mean everything, would fall apart.
So you hold the place together, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Sometimes on set,
Are they ever going to take our order? We need some drinks over here. Hello? It's been like 90 seconds. I don't know what the deal is.
I dig the aura. Good vibes. Have you been here before?
I think I've been here with friends, yeah. So, your name is Crystal, and you sell crystals.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing I do.
Oh, okay. What else do you do for a living?
Okay, so I make herbal remedies and elixirs. I do tarot card readings. I do horoscope predictions. I help at my friend's textile company. I do kitten sitting. I do rabbit sitting. I do puppy sitting. Sometimes I do tarantula sitting, but only on Tuesdays because it's really bad luck. And I'm a life coach.
Busy lady.
Yeah, sometimes, but I feel like I've had to pull back lately since Mercury's been in retrograde. I just find it's like really been bringing me down, and I can't bring myself to work under those conditions.
Totally.
Good evening. Can I start you guys with something to drink?
Yeah, I think I'll have the, the Merlot.
Okay. Did you want a 6 ounce or a 9 ounce there?
Ooh, can I have the 9? But can we make it like a 12? You know, I used to work service. It's fine. And I think like 2 shots of tequila, no training wheels, obviously. Be a nice appetizer to start.
I like your style. This one's trouble. What about you?
I'll just have a pint of the lager.
Great. Do you guys want anything to eat?
I think we'll just start with drinks and see where things go.
I'll get that going for you.
Liquid lunch, as they say.
I need a refill.
I'll see if I can get the server back over here.
With our luck, he's probably left for the evening and we'll have to fend for ourselves the rest of the night.
Our luck? I mean, I think he's just helping another table.
There's no such thing as help.
Here you go, guys. For you too. Can I get you anything else?
I think we're good for now.
Okay. I'll get these out of the way for you.
Oh, wait, I think like I'm probably gonna have something else after this, so can I hang on to one if that's cool?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So, you said you were close with your family?
Yeah, I'm pretty close with my
I'm pretty sure my dad's gonna have a heart attack.
Okay, you can tell him to lower his sodium intake.
If he dies, I get everything. So that's like the townhome in Lake Tahoe. It's the Lamborghini. That would be nice. Oh, our cottage for sure. My mom has this tiara that I would just love to get my hands on. He has a stamp collection that I'm probably gonna get, but like I have no interest in that at all. My brother's gonna want to fight for it, but I'll probably just like take the money, like sell it, right? Because people love those types of antiques, I think. And then the house, you know. Oh, and his Rolex. Oh my God, you should see this Rolex. So. Anyways, it's not that bad.
So you mentioned you've been running some parties. Let me hear about that.
Oh yeah, like they're not like super special. We were just doing them at my house. They were kind of epic because I was there.
I bet.
My favorite one was like we did like a beach theme. Beaches, please, is kind of what we were thinking. And we just bought about 250 pounds of sand and tarped the shit out of our apartment. It was amazing. Full on beach vibes. And like the cool part was I didn't have to empty the litter box for like 3 weeks. Cleanup was brutal afterwards though.
For sure. So sounds like a wild time. Was this like in college?
Oh no, it was like February. I think it was February. My roommate's still complaining. She's like, every time I vacuum, I find sand where there shouldn't be sand. Bitch.
Good.
Wow, an actual clean glass. How unlikely.
So you're working tomorrow?
Unfortunately. You know, I don't tell people this very often, but I have my gun license. Yeah, I got it a couple years ago. I don't own a gun, but sometimes I think about just going in and buying one and then going to work and then just being like, just cleaning house, you know?
Totally. It's getting late.
You what?
I start work kind of early tomorrow. Can we get our bill, please?
You don't like me, do you?
When and where were you born?
Are you about to tell me my horoscope?
I mean, I can, but I want to know your birth chart.
I think I'm good.
Come on, this is what I do. How am I supposed to know we're compatible if I can't look at your birth chart?
Woman's intuition, maybe? You could just judge how the date goes.
Oh, come on, please.
March 18th, 1985. I was born in Mississauga.
Pisces. They're pussies, but that's okay. Do you know what time you were born?
Really?
Please.
10:44 p.m.
Oh, interesting. Sun and moon. Pisces, obviously. Mercury and Venus in Aries. Mars is in Taurus, but Jupiter in Aquarius.
Where's Uranus?
Sagittarius.
Oh, I thought it would be in that chair.
What?
Never mind.
Can I get a Long Island iced tea?
I think we're gonna get our bill.
You're a fucking pussy. Bye.
Have a safe drive.
I forgot my purse.
Yeah, I know you did. Okay. Thanks. Great. Mature.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Safe drive. I'm back out in the dating world, and it's weird. It's a strange thing. I did have a good date the other day. I went out with a young lady, and her job is she's a dog walker, and I just went to work with her, guys. It was me, her, and 8 dogs walking around the park. She gave me water and treats, guys. It was a fucking awesome date. It was a good time. I really enjoyed it. Here's the problem, though. I'm one of those people where if I'm around a bunch of dogs for a long enough time, I start talking to people as if they're dogs. And so I went out with a friend afterwards, and at some point he went, and I went, oh, that's a big yawn. Somebody's tired. Then at another point, my buddy went, and I scratched his belly and went, stretchy stretch. And now Ryan doesn't talk to me anymore. That's what's up. You got to watch that one with HR too, for sure. No, I'm back on dating apps. I have to check myself. I have been on online dating for so long that I think of it as dating sites rather than dating apps. You know what I mean? Like time has passed me on. I joined Plenty of Fish August 7th, 2007. Like I remember the exact day I decided, hey, I'm gonna be lonely forever. That's what that means. And it's tough because I don't feel like I have the same things in common with women my age. We're into similar stuff, but not exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm big into professional wrestling. I'm a big, huge professional wrestling fan, and thank you. And women my age are into RuPaul's Drag Race. They're close, but they're not exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Women my age are into like healing crystals, the first season of Love is Blind, and their own theories about the John Benet Ramsey case. That's like the level. You hear a thing so much. The brother did it and the mom covered it up. Like, it's the same theory every single time. And I was just like, this is boring. I'm going to change it. I have my own, I started saying, I have my own theory about what happened to John Benet. And they were always taken aback. They're like, whoa, what do you think happened? I said, she didn't die that night. John Benet didn't die that night. She was smart. She was like, I don't trust these people. And she got the fuck out of there that night. She faked her own death. She's been laying the cut for a while now. And you guys all know her. She's back out in the world. She's that Catch Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil. She's got a rap album and an OnlyFans, okay? Baby girl's making money, all right? Let's chill out. Fuck pageants. She's making money. That's what's up. It's tough. It's tough being on these dating apps. I recently joined a new app, and it's for people who are into BDSM, kink, and polyamory. And I'm not into any of that stuff, guys. I just running out of options at this point. I can't get any of these fucking monogos to fall in love with me. You know what I'm saying? Change it up and go poly, whatever. I don't know. And it's tough when you change up your dating cycles and you try and figure new things out. You go on these apps, and for me, I was like, do I have to change? Do I have to start wearing leather and learn how to tie people up? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on with this? And as I was kind of going through the apps, I was like, all right, you know, I'm looking at people and we're chatting with people, and I noticed that most people on it either had an initial or they'd have some cute name like Fluffy or something like that. They all had like nicknames and stuff like that. And then one day I was chatting back and forth with a young lady, and she said to me, "So is your real name Mark?" And I looked at my profile, and underneath my real name it said imaginary name. Because in the kink and BDSM world, it's a fantasy. You get to make up whatever name you want. And I didn't realize this, and I'm just so stupid. I thought there was a lot of women who were named the sexy sub. I don't know. I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. And so I was like, all right, I gotta go along with this. If I'm gonna get into this world, I gotta get into it, and I gotta be proper, and I gotta think of an imaginary name or a fantasy name. And at first I was like, maybe I go with something. Maybe I go with something a little spicy, a little exotic, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, maybe I go with sucio caliente, which for those of you who can't Google Translate quickly enough, that means dirty heat. So, and I liked that one. I thought about it for a while, and I was like, it's cool. I don't know if that's the one I want to go with. So I started looking through my profile and was looking at my photos and trying to decide what kind of defines me and what photo like represents me. And there's a photo of me in this profile, and I'm on my skateboard, and you can see it in my face. I'm really happy. So guys, I'm proud to announce that on this app, I am now Tony Cock. C-A-W-K. Look me up if you're interested. This could be us, you know what I'm saying? Me and Bob Burnquist. I don't know. It's a chick on a bike. It's awesome. I ate way too much ice for that. That was not a good idea. Excuse me. I apologize. Spit take. Do you have any weed smokers in the house? Anyone smoke weed? Couple claps. My whole family just dead silent. That's what I thought. No, I've been a long time weed smoker, but I'm kind of over it at this point. And truthfully, it's because I can't stand other weed smokers. That's really what it comes down to. Considering it's supposed to be the chill drug, people who smoke weed are not chill whatsoever. It's like the opposite. And they're competitive. They're competitive about how and what they smoke. They'll be like, "Hey man, what kind of grinder do you have?" They'll be like, "I got a Santa Cruz grinder. It's 3 layers. I grind it in the top, it keeps it in the middle, and it keeps all my keef at the bottom so I can smoke it later." And I just look back at them and I'm like, yeah, I got my grinder for free at a Less Than Jake concert like 8 years ago. It's fine. It's working great. I don't know why that matters at all. And then their big thing is like the type of weed you smoke. Like, are you an indica or sativa guy? That's always the question. Are you an indica or sativa guy? And at this point, I'm so far along, I'm like, I don't really care anymore. I just try to humor them. I go, okay, which is the one that makes my brain feel fluffy and makes me forget how much my parents' divorce hurt me as a kid? Which one is that? Is that indica? Because I guess I'm an indica guy. It's kind of sucks smoking weed since it's been legalized, I'll be honest. It's not the adventure it used to be. It's you now just go to a store and buy it. Like it's like bread or cigarettes or any of the other stuff that we shouldn't eat. You go into a store and they're nice to you and you don't have to talk to them for a long time. It's very different than how it used to be. You used to have to go to a drug dealer's house and talk to him for hours about stuff you didn't understand, but you're just like, totally, man, totally. Fuck yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go for that package. You just make shit up. And you have to travel, you have to go really far. And buying weed, like one time, I had to go into a church across the street from my dealer's house to charge my phone to tell him, hey man, I'm out front. Like that's how sketchy that world is. And the priest came over to me and I just went, indica. Like, you know. But it's hard, especially when you're in like a small town. You're buying from like the sketchiest person. You're never buying from someone you're like, oh, I'd like to be friends with this person. You're always buying from a guy you went to high school with. His name's Trevor, but he wants you to call him Trey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that same guy, skinny white dude. He doesn't own a winter jacket. He just owns 3 FUBU hoodies and stacks them on top of each other. That's his winter gear. That's what he does. I work in film and television. I'm a lighting technician. Thank you. Appreciate that. I work in a union, and sometimes when you say I work in a union, what you're saying is I work with the best artists and technicians in the area that I live in. There are other times when you say I work in a union, and that's just a really nice way of saying I work with a lot of guys who can't read. And they're sketchy too, man. They're the kind of guys who think jalapeno poppers are a breakfast food. You know what I'm saying? Like, shady, man, shady. I don't know any of their real names. They all go by nicknames. It's all Pounder, Shaker, Choker, Mongo, Big Ticket, Hillbilly Steve. Picture a man named Hillbilly Steve and you've got it. That's exactly what that dude looks like. There's guys with food names. There's Two Burger Bob. There's Mikey Pancakes. There's a man who wants me to call him Sugar Bear. I'm 39 years old. I am not comfortable calling another man Sugar Bear. So I just shorten it. What up, Shug? It's gangster shit, no big deal. I work with a man named Cactus. That is legitimately on his birth certificate. Do you understand how terrible your birth must have been for your mother to look up at the nurse and go, we're gonna name this one Cactus? Terrible day for that lady. He sounds like a prick, but he's actually an okay guy, honestly. Fucking weird. I love what I do. I love working in film. Thank you. It's much better than what I used to do. I used to work in retail. I worked at Mark's Work Warehouse. I was Mark from Mark's Work Warehouse, which I think you understand the struggle of that. Every single day, as soon as they see that name tag, oh my God, you're Mark? You're Mark and you work at Mark's Work Warehouse? Are you the Mark? Yes, I'm the Mark. I started this place in Alberta 40 years ago. Now I'm a 20-something working the floor at the Eaton Center. What size safety boots do you want? It was tough. I answering the phone. Mark's Eaton Center, Mark speaking. Used to throw people off. They had no idea what to do with themselves. Just started changing up. Mark's Eaton Center, Tupac speaking. How may I help you? Never questioned once, to be honest. It's wild. Like I said, I love what I do. I love working in film and television. I love knowing how we make films. I love knowing all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Because honestly, I was kind of a dumb kid. I thought they actually shrunk kids to make Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's actually big blades of grass and camera angles, but I didn't know. I wasn't aware. And I love knowing that. I love knowing weird casting facts. Like there's a lot of times where a movie's getting made and there's a certain actor who gets cast for the main role, and then because of money or egos or some reason, that isn't the person that ends up taking it, and we put another person in the movie, and it's a different movie altogether. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. Before Michael Keaton was going to play Batman, Bill Murray was set to play Batman. Bill Murray was going to be Batman, and Eddie Murphy was going to be his Robin. Make that movie today, Warner Brothers. I want to see that so bad. That would be awesome. I can't wait for that. There's another movie. It's called Inglourious Basterds. You guys seen the Quentin Tarantino film Inglourious Basterds? Amazing film, amazing film. There's a character in that film called the Bear Jew. And the Bear Jew is like one of the people that really sets the tone for that film pretty early on. There's one scene in particular where the Bear Jew, he's walking out of this tunnel, he's wearing army fatigues, He walks up to a Nazi general, and he taps him on his Iron Cross, and he said, "Did you get that medal for killing Jews?" The guy looks back at him and says, "Bravery." The Bear Jew beats this guy to death. You see it all on screen. You see the whole thing on film. Like I said, sets the tone for the film. Originally, Adam Sandler was supposed to play the Bear Jew, guys. I don't know if you understand how much that changes the tone of. I don't know if you've seen an Adam Sandler film. It's a different world than Quentin Tarantino. It changes things completely. That scene in particular, totally different. He walks out of the tunnel. He's not wearing army fatigues. He's wearing that crazy outfit from Billy Madison. Frank on the inside of the sweater. Tala-hoo-hoo. Sabaloo. Did you get this medal for killing a Jew? Hey, Bear Jew. That guy you're beating to death right now. His last name's Goldstein. Once again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday. It's good. It's good. It's weird because, like, even working with all these sketchy people, there's also, like, a whole different language you have to learn when you work in film. Like, you guys know the simple ones, cut, action, all that kind of stuff. But there's terms that just confuse my brain. Like, I get told all the time when I'm on set, hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Those counteract each other. I don't know if you realize that. Those mean two different things. It means you got to stand there like this. Waiting for shit to happen. That's my whole life, is waiting for somebody else to finish something so I can jump in and wait more. That's really what it comes down to. It's wild. There's another term, and you have to know a world term in order to know this film term. There's a term known as diplomatic immunity. And for those of you who don't know, diplomatic immunity basically means if you're working in a different country, there are certain laws and taxes that you are exempt from in that country because you're working on behalf of your country. And film people have co-opted that term and turned it into cinematic immunity. That's their deal, is they say cinematic immunity, which means somebody else paid for a permit and I get to do whatever the fuck I want because I'm on a film set right now. That's basically what that term means. And I'm one of those people where I don't really believe in that. Like, we're not super because we're making a film. We're just annoying. That's really what it comes down to. We're just pissing off the neighbors. But it's funny because I have to check people with the cinematic immunity thing. Like, people will claim that shit in situations that don't work. Like, one time I was with a guy and he's like, "Don't worry, bro, cinematic immunity." And I'm like, "No, dude, we're on lunch and we're at a 7-Eleven buying Slurpees and you're triple parked across 3 handicap spots. That rule does not apply right now to you. That's not how that works. Can't just claim that shit for anything. You be Sunday in church and fart and go, cinematic immunity. Like, it's wild. It's so crazy that people do that. One of the rules when you're working with big actors or actors just in general is you can't speak to them unless they speak to you first, or there's some sort of safety information that you need to give them. And the first part of that rule, I take advantage of it every single time. The big one in particular, I was working on a film, and Jaden Smith was the main character, but Will Smith was in and around because, nepotism. And so Will Smith was walking through our lighting tent. We had tents with all of our equipment in it, and he's walking through there so nobody else on the street sees him, so he can just walk through peacefully and everything like that. But of course my dumbass is walking in with a light, so I walk up with it, and then I see Big Willie Styles, and I stop dead, and then I turn out of his way so he can come through. And he goes, "Oh, thanks, man." He just addressed me. He just spoke to me. And so I said, "No problem, man. How you doing today?" I got so excited because it's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, guys. So I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Good, man. Just trying to get to the craft truck." And I'm still trying to keep it going. I'm desperately trying to keep this conversation going. So I'm like, "Try the dip. It's awesome." And he's like, "Okay, man. No problem." I got fired from that show, but that's a whole other different story altogether. But yeah, no certain actors you're not allowed to make eye contact with. You're not supposed to talk to them unless they speak to you. And a big one on a lot of sets is no phones whatsoever. No phones whatsoever, which is a hard one. Like the day and age we're in, it's in my pocket. Like it's gonna, if I'm sitting around doing nothing, it's gonna come out. And I one time broke all 3 of those rules in front of one of the most famous actors in the world, and I'll tell you about that right now. I was working on a film called Nightmare Alley, and the main star of that film, I don't know if you've heard him before, it's a guy named Bradley Cooper. He's semi-famous, I think, just in every movie possible. And so the scene was taking place in like a carnival tent, and I'm on one side of the tent where there's a thing in front of me, and then I have a light, so I'm staying by my light. And nothing's really going on, so I do the thing that every moron film technician does. I go and I sit on a piece of prop, and I pull out my phone. And I'm sitting there and I'm playing on my phone, and then who walks into that room? Bradley fucking Cooper. And Bradley Cooper is one of those people where they say, hey, don't look him in the eyes. So Dummy, sitting on the prop, looks up directly into Bradley Cooper's eyes and says, hey, Bradley Cooper, how you doing? 2 rules at once. Also, phone in my hand, sitting on a prop. And I'll give him credit. He just went, hi, and then walked away. And I was like, I'm in trouble. I am definitely, I should just pack up my stuff. And so rather than saying to my boss, hey, Bradley came in here, I got to get out, let me know if you need me to fix anything with the light, I just ran. I just went to my car, cried for about 15 minutes, prayed, did a rosary, actually. I was like, this is it. They're going to kick me right out of the union. I'm done. But on that show, I had a really cool interaction with Ron Perlman. You guys know Ron Perlman. He was in Sons of Anarchy. He was Hellboy. That was a really cool one because we were filming this movie like peak COVID. Like I had like 7 masks and a condom on just to protect everybody on set. And it was when we had another big spike here in Ontario, and so they're like, okay, guys, truthfully today, we have to pull out all the stops on the COVID safety. Don't shake hands, don't go near people, like, don't rest. Like, they're literally saying stuff where, like, we know, like, seriously, honestly. And they also said, be careful with the washrooms. We're getting a lot of people piled into washrooms. Just take your time. Everybody has an opportunity, no problem. So I was like, okay, cool. So at a certain point, my hands were just dirty. And because I'm already a germaphobe and we're middle of COVID, I'm like, I'm going to go wash my hands. I'm going to run off and go wash my hands quickly. So I walk over to one of the portable stalls, and I open it up, and it's feet under this stall, 2 guys at the urinal, and Ron Perlman in full costume standing there doing this. And I open the door, and I go, full house, okay. And I start shutting the door, and Ron Perlman goes, hey, brah, it's all good. I was like, okay. He goes, actually, can you help me with something? And I was like, sure, Ron Perlman, what do you need? And Ron Perlman in that movie was playing a professional wrestling character, which again, I love professional wrestling. And so Ron Perlman says to me, hey man, maybe you can help me out. Can you undo this belt so I can use the washroom? And it's a professional wrestling belt. And that's kind of one of my specialties. I know how to work a pro wrestling belt as being a nerd this long. And so I was like, yeah, no problem, Ron Perlman, I'll help you with that. And I undid it for him and got it off, and then he used the washroom, and I quickly washed my hands, and he said, thanks, brah. And I was like, I'm part of Sons of Anarchy now. I'm part of Sam Crow. That's fucking awesome. This is great. It's really good. No, I love it, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, I love working in film. But there are things about working in film that kind of, I don't know, they're annoying. I don't want to deal with them anymore. Like, the walkie-talkie situation is the hardest thing for me. So you have to wear a walkie-talkie with like the curly pigtail Secret Service earpiece. And when you first wear it, you're like, perimeter breach at 22. Or they're taking shots at Trump. Just stand by. Just hold back. Don't cover his head. Fuck it. So you do that, but then at the same time, you remember that guys named Hillbilly Steve and Cactus can say whatever they want in your ear for up to 16, 18 hours a day, and it loses its flavor a little bit. And when you're on the walkie, you're supposed to talk in walkie code. You can't say, where are you? You have to say, what's your 20? You can't say, I'm in the washroom. You have to say, you're 10-100. Some guys say they're 10-200, and that's gross and way too much information, okay? You say you're 10-1 to me, you got a half an hour, I don't know any more of your business. It's fine, don't worry about it. But when you are on walkie, you're supposed to refer to everyone you're speaking to by first and last names so that everyone knows who you're talking to. So when they're talking to me, Mark McNally, can you please come back to the truck? They always say my full name. And there's a guy that I work with, an older gentleman, and his name is Barry Finn. And one of the rumors about Barry Finn is that sometimes he likes to take the younger guys that he works with back to his place on the weekends so Mrs. Barry Finn can have sex with them while Barry Finn watches. Now, I've never been invited to any of these sparks. But I am going to take them up on it if that invited me. For a couple reasons. Main one being, yeah. The other one being, how great is it going to be Monday morning to get on that walkie and go, hello, Cuckleberry Finn, what's your 20? That's a literary joke, guys, and I don't know if I can pull it off. Because I work in a union and I can't really read. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I love every one of you. Thank you so much.
Bug.
There you go. We'll do it again. I'll
do one more. Yeah.
I just want to make sure because I'm supposed to do 2 shots in a very short amount of time.
Yeah. Can I get you guys anything else? She goes 1, 2, and then I'll say, I think we're good.
Okay. Here you go. For you guys.
Amazing.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Fuck. Reset.
Joe, is that real tequila?
I just told you.
No, buddy, I'm driving. Literally.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh my
Here,
god.
Water.
I'll take
That's
that
what I
one.
asked. Here, that's for you.
Jesus.
Why would you?
I asked.
Yeah, there should have been more.
I didn't realize that's why you were asking.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
God,
cutting.
I'm sorry.
I don't really want his stamp collection, but it's like huge and I think it's a lot of money, so I'll just get it and then sell it afterwards. My brother might try and like fight me on it, but fuck him, do you know what I mean?
You? Fucking.
It's supposed to be Long Island iced tea.
Oh yeah.
I'll water this
But
one down.
that's also funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
As soon as you leave it, I go,
Yeah, oh, it's coming out.
Still rolling.
It
Let's
was
just
the
keep it.
tequila.
Let's just keep it going.
So you hold the place together, huh?
Yes.
I get that. I think sometimes when I'm on set, I...
Yep.
I'll go from the top on that one.
Still good.
Okay, so I'm a kitten sitter, I'm a rabbit sitter, I'm a trip sitter, I'm a trip rabbit sitter, I'm a kick flipper, I'm a dip whipper. I do all of my own herbs and potions. I do tarot card readings. I do his fuck, sorry guys.
Can you?
You're all fucking sorry. Sorry.
God, that would have been the one, dude.
I know. I can do it. You're a fucking pussy.
Hello, we're rolling. Shut up.
Wait, let's just do one more. Still rolling.